One rapper almost smoked an interviewer for saying something bad about his brother. Another taught Adam 22 a lesson for trying to troll him. These are rappers' most heated interviews of all time. And we gotta start off with Gravedigger Quez and his brother HBG Court. Quez and his brother were interviewed by 607 Unc. Unc was trying to help Quez and his brother get out of the streets. Due to a situation that Quez had with his cousin in mid-2024, Quez went viral for committing a homicide on one of his cousins over some street beef. After he did it, he was on a TikTok live joking about the situation and arguing with his mom about it.
What I'm saying, cause you don't lie to me, I said y'all don't respect. Ain't nobody finna keep taking care of nobody's wrong.
I ain't never killed that.
Sir, man, nobody don't kill me. You talking about? Nigga, what you done did, she know what you did. I don't give a f***. You ain't killed that cause you tried it, cause you had to kill that. What? That ain't You killed your own cousin, you think that's something cool. That's why your life like it is now.
And 607 Unc wanted to interview Quez to learn more about the story that happened between him and his cousins. The interview started with Unc and Quez talking about the incident between Quez and his cousin, because Unc wanted to know why Quez was snitching on himself about what he did to his cousin on his songs.
You made a song said, I hit my cousin, he got hit with the latest gin, right? I mean, you said, I hit my kin. So I'm a killer because I killed my kin. He got hit with the latest gin. And then you named some people names and they was family. You snitching on your family. Everybody now, everybody know your family gangster.
Go listen to the song.
Put somebody in jail.
Did anybody go in jail behind this? Ain't nobody in jail behind this. I ain't go to jail. So what you mean? How
the authorities know now?
They don't.
They know the name.
No, they don't.
They know everything.
We ain't have a name. You tell me a name.
Let me tell you a crazy story. Guess what? Our police told they listed his music. Our police always told us that when we was up there.
I'm a mom.
What they say? How they come?
And yeah, we was like, but okay, we was like, stay on your pivot, young man. I know, like what?
So the music got in the hands of the police.
Man, come on
now. They
know they heard about it.
They
heard about it. We like, I gotta know. Got a video of the police bumping him, man.
They bumped him, right?
Later in the interview, Unc was trying to get a better understanding of where Quez and his younger brother were from and how the situation came about. But he wanted the younger brother to tell the story, since he felt like Quez's head was messing with him.
Going back and forth to the shelters and still doing murder stuff. I mean, gangster stuff, back and forth, right? So I just want to get deep into like, let them know where y'all come from, gang. And you tell a story, because you seem to know more, because I think his head is messing with him right now.
Go ahead, brother.
I ain't gonna lie. We came from Marion, Alabama, the country. We came up here in Birmingham, Bessemer. When I was in 3rd grade, he was in 5th grade. Going to the school called Jonesboro. Fast forward, go to the school, Bessemer, high school. He started getting jumped, fights.
Hold on, you skipped McIndoe.
It ain't matter, because I just said middle school, we went to high school.
But I'm saying, like, in McIndoe, I'm finna tell you, like, it's environment-wise.
And while Court is trying to tell Unc about their upbringing, Quez butts in and tries changing the topic. But Court lets him know that he's messing things up by jumping from topic to topic.
You got a story, they go from topic to topic.
Look, I'm just saying,
kind of hot.
Environment-wise, I told you I'm fried, like, you know, like.
You gotta start thinking before you speak it.
The two were having a little disagreement while talking about that question, and that's when Unc started laughing, since the brothers were getting into it with each other, and let them know he wanted to see if they were going to get mad enough at each other and kill one another during the interview. But they said this to hint at Unc they'll end up killing him during the interview if they had to.
Calm down. I ain't saying I ain't got.
Hey, look, ain't nothing cool except when the family feud. That's what I got. But y'all used to family feuds. Y'all used to family feuds. I just want to see if y'all get back and probably kill each other right now. I don't know, because they run in the family. Right? I don't know.
It would never go like that.
I don't know.
Anything we'll get mad at kill you.
But things get crazier because midway through the interview, Unc mentions to both of the brothers that he's never been to Arkansas after they already told him that they were from Alabama. This pissed the brothers off even more, so they both went off on Unc, letting him know to stop effing playing with him.
Like, we made him famous. We put the on the news.
Right. It's kind of crazy. So what is... Listen, I ain't never been to Arkansas. Right,
I never been to Arkansas. No, I'm from Alabama. Stop playing with me.
Y'all ain't from Arkansas?
Stop playing with me, bro.
I'm Alabama.
You know that.
Stop on me, real shit, boy. If I pull them dentures out your mouth, crap.
You know, 607 senior, he like hot boy.
On my mama.
Like Vladimir for real. Drinking blood. They tell him the truth how you drink blood for this. Y'all know, Joe. This man literally chopped the lamb over and started drinking the blood. I'm like, y'all. What? Brad real Vladimir. Oh God, man, y'all think I'm lying? Don't shit go be out here. Bro, drink blood.
What's his name again?
Man, bro, drink blood.
It seems as if Unc wanted to joke around with both of the dudes during the whole interview, because not long after messing with them like they were from Arkansas, they changed the topic back to the cousin that they killed. And while on the topic, the younger brother told Unc about a tattoo he has on his arm that says HBG to rep their gang. And they wanted to know what Unc thought of the gang, since it stands for Hard Body Gang. But Unc trolled them and said he thinks it stands for them being rainbow. This completely pissed him off, so they flipped out on him, letting him know they'll whoop him right now.
You know what I got tattooed on me?
What you got tattooed on you?
HBG.
I ain't gonna show you. It's on my
What's HBG? What
not HBG, not even that.
What does that stand for?
What HBG stand for?
Hard body.
Hard body.
Where do it come from? Who made it?
Us.
Hard body 827.
I said, what is it?
Us.
What
What
like
you
what hard body? When you say hard body, what come to your brain?
What you think about when
What,
you
like what the first thing come to your brain when you say hard body?
Oh yeah, gay. Hard body like.
Nah, don't play. I don't even play like that.
Don't even bring up
No,
that.
I locked up.
I don't
Speaking
want
on
to fight.
HBG.
I don't want to
I
fight.
beat when I locked up. He spoke on
Why
this.
you always
said,
you want to fight?
my grandma and said, take off your neck. You
But
don't
why
stand
you
on
always
it.
y'all saying y'all
You
gonna
try to
kill
play-
me? Now you say you gonna fight me because I'm asking questions. I don't want no
It was
smoke.
like when I been here the first day, what I asked you about, like, hey, we got to be at time. We finna
You
get
see,
money.
you
Y'all,
think-
I need some. What gang?
But you talking about hard body now? First of all, you
Hard
hard
body
body.
Let me tell you what hard body means.
You just brought up the money, cuz we just made all that money on that lie yesterday. What's over there? You said you gonna send her.
It seems like Unc was getting fed up with Quez and his brother due to how they were trying to act hard during the whole interview. So at the end of the interview, Unc told the younger brother to leave the podcast since he was tired of him, and that's when they both started going off on each other.
Let's get the podcast later. Let me just do it here.
Like my brother, it's like my brother big. Now he don't realize this.
Yeah, you don't even know what's going on. Do you not hear what's going on every day around here? Do you not see what I'm saying every day? What we doing around here? We lost 14 podcasts that we had to stop and redo. That he lost. It's a company. We gotta run a business. Do you know the studio got still get built?
During the altercation, the younger brother let Unc know he was tired of rapping on his phone, but Unc let him know he got to do it until he could afford to pay for real studio time. And that's when the two almost got into a real fight with each other.
What you mad at me for?
I don't know, bro.
We got bills coming. They owe me $300,000.
On my phone. I'm tired of rapping on my phone. This
Bro, you gotta do it so you can't do it no more.
man, bro, that shit don't mean
Like
nothing.
they won't say nothing.
Motherfuckers owe me $300,000 right now.
Like that.
They owe me $300,000 right now. Right now.
Like
Right
we understand.
now.
Like my
We
brother.
talk every day.
I know we talk every day.
So what's the problem? I heard you. It ain't going to one ear and out the other. I heard you. Everything good, and then you act like this. Then you act like this. Like we ain't family. Like we ain't family.
Like we ain't
Like this ain't what we doing.
Like they man ain't take us in their house. Jay, cause you were
Earning your money. You earning it. For
I'm
yourself.
rapping on my phone. I ain't even getting an inch. I'm tired of
Gang.
I know exactly what you said. I'm tired of making music on my phone.
Dude, we got a whole
I feel like
studio.
you think my life a joke.
We got a
My life
whole
ain't no
studio.
joke,
You have
man.
to wait.
My life ain't no joke.
We got a whole studio though.
You want me to tell a story about my life like my a joke? No
So they
joke.
can understand.
It's serious, bro.
Listen, let me tell you something. Listen, let me tell you something.
Man,
If you
got no
can't,
money in my pocket,
this
man.
how to rap. There
That ain't a
you
joke,
go.
bro.
That's what they need. That's what they need. Ain't no joke.
You keep trying to blind me. I'm doing this for you.
That will
Okay,
get you
I
out.
get that you're doing that.
For you.
You just want me to say that? You just want to bring that in my face? All right, I'm keeping him truck. I'm doing it for him. I'm not doing like tripping.
Not long after the interview, Quez and his little brother ended up snatching Unc's chain since Unc allegedly didn't pay them what they wanted for coming to the interview.
I'm gonna let y'all know something real quick. Y'all keep talking about I'm sliming, man. My brother sliming. We took down the old man. Where that old man was trying to mind control, trying to man. You fed me, free J, man. I didn't want to pay that bread, so we had to get it some type of way. On God, free J. You know how we coming, man. On God. Tell 607 Unc gonna get a chain back in blood. On God, doing all them interviews. You feel me? You paying up. Be on your podcast, but you ain't pay graded quiz. You thought, you feel me? You thought the smacker was gonna go, yeah. You really in the head, yeah. And I just woke up with this in my brain, yeah. Get your chain back in blood.
Thankfully, the dudes didn't actually end up smoking Unc, since they seem like they'll easily crash out over anything. But Unc might need to be more careful when interviewing some of these upcoming dudes from the trenches, because things also got heated in another interview he did with Off the Porch. One day, 607 Unc and his artist named Karma 2Z's were getting interviewed, and during the interview, the two almost got into a crazy fight with each other. Karma started the interview off by speaking highly of Unc, but Unc didn't feel the same about Karma and let everyone know that Karma's latest album was trash.
Unlocked in, taste. I don't Unc ain't never do me no type way. Like, Unc always put me in a position. So, like, when I be hearing all this, I be like, what the f? But, no.
Well, I'm just gonna keep it real. It was all good. Like, when I signed Karma, right? He had a song called Her, right? The song went up everywhere. And then as soon as I signed him, he put out an album called The Blackout. And I'm gonna keep it real, it didn't do no good. What? I didn't make no money off of it. That's what I'm I'm just gonna keep it real.
Stop lying.
I'm just gonna keep it real.
Don't do that on this platform.
I'm gonna keep it real.
Don't do that on this platform.
We can't lie on here. Everybody know. Nobody listening to it. Who riding around listening to it?
Who? What?
Don't play on me. No one listening to it, gang.
Unc then encouraged Karma to go and catch some bodies, and this pissed him off because he thought he and Unc were cool. So he and his people got up and left the interview.
Everybody riding around listening to Mo P. I tried to get Mo P my money. Stop playing on me, but he too busy killing. Right? I told Karma to go kill. He won't even go kill. Stop playing on me.
Cause I'm too busy getting money. What I'm killing for?
Okay. But the album didn't sell too good. It didn't do too good, right? Blackout, nobody got it. They blacked out. Like, I don't want to see it. Stop playing on me. Nobody want to see it. No disrespect. Come on, man. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. You got paid to be here. What you doing? You got paid to be here. You got paid. But you got paid to be here.
But you trying to get your artist on the screen, though.
You been around this nigga too long. Stop playing on me.
You gotta understand.
You're a bad influence.
You a bad influence. You owe down. You owe down my paper.
But it ain't always 607 Unc having heated interviews, because now we gotta move on to Adam 22. Ruda was already heated since Adam mentioned Wooski getting shot in the head and made fun of FBG Duck's mama.
Oh, and you ain't stand on your word.
Yeah, I should have been more direct and just told you I was gonna put it out.
Let me keep going. I ain't even done. It's like, and then another thing, you on here playing with folks' mama, like Duck mama, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck how much you playing. Don't play with folks OG.
I think that was a mutual thing. Her and I had this little flirtatious joke thing going on. I mean, have you seen the interview? She's around with me like that, calling me handsome and all that. Too. It's not just like you remember that day? We could not believe the way she was flirting with me.
Adam then let Ruger know that Wooski should have thought twice before he started talking trash to him. But Ruger let Adam know to leave that situation alone if he wasn't trying to throw hands.
You played with Wooski, bro. Like, just let me out.
We talk.
I don't care if y'all talk. That ain't that. I got a personal problem with it. Because it's the principle of you playing with him about him getting shot in the head. Ain't no joke. Do you know that was at my best friend's funeral?
Yeah.
Do you know that my best friend mama couldn't even bury her son the right way? Like, the funeral was completely over after that. It was running everywhere. My mama was there. My son was there. He wasn't even 6 months.
For sure, Wooski should have thought about that before he started talking to me. Because when you start doing battle in hip hop, you're gonna use whatever you got to talk. He did. He started with me, so I mentioned something like that.
You went on an interview with Cairo and brought up Wooski.
Right, in a very light way, like barely. The idea that was that deserved the reaction that he then gave me is insane.
Just like also, like if I would have came in here right now with 4 pairs of boxing gloves and set the business on the table right now, like come fight me right now, let's go fight. Would you?
No, goofy.
Exactly. That's what I'm telling you.
I would have looked at you like you were doing some stupid ass clout if you did something like that, for sure.
It wouldn't be no clout because you ain't gonna post it anyway. But this is what I'm telling you. At the end of the day, if I ask you that type of you ain't really willing to even just fight, don't stop egging it on, gang.
Ruger then turned up even more and let Adam know if he didn't want to throw hands, that he needed to shut up. But Adam let him know he couldn't make him shut up on his own podcast.
You this and that.
When have I ever acted like I was tough?
On some real, just speaking on street to get you up. I'm telling you that.
I'm just gonna let you know I'm good with the vague threats.
You ain't.
Yes.
You ain't.
Unless you're gonna do something,
you wouldn't.
I don't want to hear it.
Do you want to fight?
No.
I then shut the up.
Then why are you on the
Stop
podcast?
Talking. Stop talking.
You don't get to tell me to shut the fuck up on my podcast. This is my podcast that you were very upset. I told you weren't invited on this podcast. You were very upset.
I'm talking to Remo now. Hey, listen.
You're talking to me on my podcast.
And hit him in his mouth. Say I hit him in his mouth. What he gonna do?
What do you think I'm gonna do?
He gonna try to sue. He gonna be one of them soft.
How am I gonna sue you when I got way more money than you?
Cause you soft.
That's not usually how it works.
Cause you soft. So you telling me if I hit you in your mouth, you ain't gonna sue me?
I don't need to sue you.
You ain't answer my question.
Am I gonna sue you? Why would I sue somebody that I have way more money than?
If I hit you in your mouth, then what?
Adam and Ruger were clearly very serious with each other, and Adam eventually got fed up with Ruger and let him know that he was going to have to leave the show if he was going to keep acting tough like that.
You're going to have to be polite if you want to stay on this podcast.
Listen,
Can we talk
about this podcast?
Hold on.
Then why'd you beg to come on here?
To be honest, I really wanted to come in and beat you.
Yeah, but you're not.
You want to go box? Let's go get y'all face.
Man,
Again, I don't want to box.
I listen.
Off my word.
Cause listen, hold on.
I can have you removed right now. Do you want to go?
I know.
You want to go wait outside?
Listen, but my son, listen to me.
Me and you shot it up, bro. Like, off the strength
I'm gonna leave out this bitch like a man. That's
cool.
what I'm gonna do.
Right. Or you can sit here and talk like a man.
You got the police in here.
How's it a police?
That ain't gonna move me. It's cool.
I just don't know why you're so convinced that this is a good place for you to talk like you're tough. Right.
I'm not talking
I'm not a boxer. I've made that extremely clear.
Stop talking.
I'm a podcaster. Why the would I stop talking?
Stop talking. That's your problem.
Why would I stop talking when I'm a podcaster?
Most he gonna do is hit the table. Come on, man.
Adam kept letting Ruger know that he didn't want to box and also called Ruger a caveman. And this is what made things go all the way left. Because after that, you could tell that Ruger was ready to whoop him. So we called the security in to remove Ruger so he wouldn't get hurt.
By doing boxing matches with cavemen who want to act tough instead of doing a podcast.
Now he racist.
I'm not a boxer.
Now his racistness coming out.
And now you're going to play the race card.
Talking about cavemen? You racist, man.
I'm describing your brain.
You weird.
Not your race.
You weird.
I'm going to ask you to leave.
That's cool. I'll leave. But I'm telling you, you a bitch.
I don't care.
And your ass a
handsome guy. Handsome guy.
Nigga, come on.
Sure.
I'm gonna get up out of here. Don't touch me though. But listen,
you're gonna have to go.
Handsome guy.
You're gonna have to go.
I bet you y'all he delete this out. I bet you he delete this out the interview.
You're gonna have to go.
Handsome guy.
Capable of acting like a
handsome guy.
Glass up.
You can't act like
handsome guy.
Behave like a grown up.
Handsome.
Behave like a grown up, Ruga.
Come on.
Get the out.
Touch you?
Get out of here.
You scared?
You're fired.
Handsome guy. Handsome guy.
Come on, dog.
Handsome guy.
There you go. Get the
You got a soft security.
okay.
On my son.
That's crazy. Come
He's soft as hell.
Get out of here.
We can run the fade.
We can run the fade.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Hey, look. Come on, y'all. No.
Everybody chill out.
Put your foot down. We can run the fade. Come on, my son. Put the gun down. We can run the fade.
Now, let's move on to famous Richard, because Richard is known for going around New York and letting everyone know that he's a BD and a gang member from Chicago. One day, Richard went on No Jumper to do an interview, and during the interview, Adam started talking about Chicago, and Adam just brushed it off in a joking way.
In Chicago, it's different, gang. Like, we gonna really like
Chicago.
I'm just saying, Chicago different. We gonna really like a trip and get up with you though, you know.
You think they're gonna travel out here to get me?
Yeah.
Wooski's gonna send some shooters out.
I don't think him. I'm just saying, like, don't be tweaking with from Chicago, gang, cause like in the right for really like get up with you, clap your together, you know.
See, the problem is though, is that most of these Chicago guys, they've never been on an airplane, and they're probably never gonna be on an airplane. And if you were to go into their bank account,
stupid, goofy,
you would find like $40.
Where's you from?
I'm from motherfucking New Hampshire.
New Hampshire.
Richard was just trying to warn Adam, so if he ever had to go to Chicago, he wouldn't have to be worried about getting touched. But Adam wasn't taking anything Richard was talking about seriously and tried acting hard with him.
New Hampshire.
Wherever the you're from.
My homies, don't get up like that. Don't BD, don't do that. Don't do that, shorty. You made me nervous. Don't do that.
That's when Crip Mac hopped in and let Richard know that he isn't going to let anyone mess with Adam. But Richard let everyone in the room know that he'll crash out for real. So security ended up trying to put Richard out of the room because things got wild.
I ain't never gonna let Cub get beat up in here. On fight Crip.
Right, on beans, cause I'll tee this on King.
Do it.
Come on.
I'm not seeing it.
I'll tee this up.
Do it.
I'll tee this bitch up.
You ain't gonna beat up on Cub. On fight Crip.
You gonna save him?
I'm gonna
That's my best friend. That's my bestie.
He gonna save you?
That's my bestie.
We're not doing nothing here. We're not doing nothing here.
What you mean, gang?
We're not doing nothing here.
You're not doing well.
All right, yeah. Just sit down, relax.
Goodbye.
Relax. Everybody, we can finish the podcast out.
I'll touch you, homie.
We can finish the podcast out.
We can bag back though, BD.
We're not doing that, bro.
You I'm saying bag back though.
We're not doing that.
Doing what?
We're not doing that.
Doing what?
We're having a good time, Richard. Come on, everyone's.
We gonna do the interview, but I'm saying though, you get up close though. Don't make me nervous, gang.
Doing my job, homie.
All right, on King Day, and I'm doing me.
Thankfully, Richard didn't crash because they probably would have jumped him if he had touched Adam. And now, we gotta talk about a dude named Solo Lucci, because Lucci was doing an interview with Mogul State of Mind. The host named Big D was talking about an interview he did with Charleston White, and Big D let Lucci know that Charleston said he doesn't rock with him since Big D doesn't believe in the Bible.
I did an interview with Charleston, and the interview did good. It went up. I hit him up today. I said, "Hey man, let's get another interview." He said, "No, don't mess with you." He said, "You got an issue with God. You trying to figure out who God is."
What?
Because similar to you, I kind of grew up in a Christian background, a Bible background.
Oh, he was for real?
Yeah, I mean, and on my show, we kind of had to talk about like, do you believe in soul ties and like that. We got kind of spiritual, but I was like, but I don't believe it.
At first, everything was cool, but after Lucci heard Big D's take on believing in God, he tried schooling him about believing in God and letting him know that some things are better off kept to yourself.
You can't believe one way, because believing in God is believing in all of God. So you believe people can have their own spiritual relationship, you also got to believe in the people that believe in their book. Believing in God is believing in all of God. That's just sometimes some things better to yourself, you understand what I'm saying? Because you can't say you believe in God and you don't believe in what was written about God. Do you believe it was written, rewritten, can reconfigure whatever you feel like? To believe in God is to believe in all of God, my brother.
Me, I'm different because I said...
You can't be different.
What I'm saying is I'm agnostic, meaning that I don't know if God
you can't be lukewarm, we gonna spit you out. You better be hot for God or cold for God.
That's a Bible.
Big D then told Lucci that religion is for broke people. And this is what made the interview more heated, because not long after, Big D said that he ended up leaving the show and let him know not to call him anymore since he isn't a believer.
But that's why they say religion is for broke people.
But whether it's religion...
Most people who are broke...
But religion is but the pastors are richer than the rappers.
I know.
So
and that's why he really
that ain't made no sense though. That ain't made no sense. So whether it's religion or spirituality, we talking about God. I didn't say about religion.
When you talk about a book,
I didn't say nothing about religion.
But once
so for you to say religion, I'm talking about God. I feel like Charleston White, I'm through, nigga. Believe in God. This is crazy. I'm out. Jordan, don't call me no more like this. You don't even believe in God, cuz. I'm gonna take a shot.
But in the next interview, Flacco from No Jumper gets dragged by Wack 100 for playing both sides. Wack got mad that Flacco was using No Jumper to diss his hood. He told Flacco to stay a suburban dude and stop letting them drag him into street politics before things get out of hand.
And this is why I keep telling you, bro, stay Flacco. They the from North Dakota. You letting these drag you in this and while you showing love, they using you. They know that when my homies see that, they gonna call me, and then it's a conversation with you for what? When you showing them love, right? I could have called you. What you doing? I don't trip. Do you? I don't give a. Y'all do y'all thing. But at some point, if you think that your platform is gonna be a platform they got to come diss my neighborhood, then you're gonna find out what it is.
Flacco then told Wack that No Jumper didn't belong to him, and it's Adam's platform. And I guess Wack looked at it as Flacco was being a smart aleck because he did this next.
No Jumper is not my platform, it's Adam's platform, right? And the show itself.
Hey, Flacco, Paul. Hey, listen. Hold on.
What the?
Hold on. Hey, bring him up out of here, nephew. He keep playing. You keep playing. You just played me talking about some nut boy. You're right. But today, I don't want to be. Now, chill out, bro. I know it's yours. Let me holler at you. Since it ain't Joe's show. Chill out, bro.
Then, after the screen went black, footage got leaked of Wack going off on him on a part of the video that didn't get posted on No Jumper.
And it's better me deal with it, because you know all this. I'm already know. They not just coming on some whole other type. Right. You got niggas life and dead about that. You really believe in that like it's their religion, bro.
Of course not.
Look, we gonna holler about this in a minute. Like, you understand what he's saying, though?
Yeah, right. His system, right? Like,
come on. No more do that. Nephew, I ain't trying to get none of that. Get that mad about insane.
Doing that.
Get that mad about, I can do what I want to do. You get that mad about insane. If I don't move before you move, body, It's a problem. So that's
Thankfully, they settled their differences before someone got hurt over something petty. Sauce Walka also had a crazy situation go down on No Jumper as well, because Sauce pulls up with rainwater. Wack 100 and Adam are all talking, and he walks in and daps everyone up. But when he's about to dap Adam up, Adam mentions drinking some lean with Sauce, and this makes Sauce mad. He lets Adam know that comment is the main reason he hasn't got a real interview with him after years of trying.
Save me some money, because I was going to crack a pipe with you.
Hold on, let's take this to the fans. That comment is exactly why your ain't got the interview in this many years. This man had the audacity to say with his other white friend. What's his name? The other interview man, what's his name? What's the other interview? Vlad. He said, he went on there and said, man, Sauce Walka, bro, I just can't get a Sauce Walka interview. Why we can't? Man, he just doesn't know this guy's so crazy, man, but he could be even bigger artist if he was to come on our platform.
No, that's what Vlad said.
Either one of y'all said it, and then what you said, but with this who said, I know what I said. I come through all temperatures. Shut up! I want to hear this. Yeah, get this business. Get this business, Adam. So yeah, what he said was, well, maybe if I could just buy him a pint of Coke Lean.
And Sauce was mainly mad that Adam was trying to play him like he's a geek who would do an interview for some drugs. He thought it was funny when it really wasn't. So Sauce lets Adam know that he's far from a junkie and also has way more money than Adam.
Come on here and act like you're not a lean much real, Sauce.
I'm not. You got more money than him. I'm not a dope. I'm sure I got more money than him. Hey, look, hold on, listen. The money that Adam had to make to use a black man's, I'd have made that money 14 times.
Using your own penis, using my own. I got videos on my phone of you.
I know you do.
Sauce is known for being energetic, and he was also on the No Jumper podcast with Sharp, and both the two were talking to each other about pimping. And Sharp tried telling Sauce something about pimping, but ended up contradicting himself. And that's when Sauce flipped out on Sharp and let him know he contradicted himself.
That had, hold on. We had peas that had wives and kids during the whole time that they had game, lying to their game, that they was being faithful to their game, that they wasn't being with squares. You got this woman putting her life on the line for you, putting her body on the line for you.
Fuck hell. Even Pimp C, he was married.
Oh, I'm glad you said it. Oh my God, you said it. I ain't want to. So how can you? And listen.
Good thing Sauce didn't end up throwing hands during any of these heated interviews, because Compton rapper AD allegedly had beef with BMX Vail back in 2021, and things got crazy. AD went on the No Jumper podcast one day when Vail pulled up, and it seemed like AD was really ready for smoke, because as soon as Vail came in, AD hopped up and it was on sight.
You know what I'm saying? Vail in this motherfucker. Hold on, bro. Hey, hold on.
Charleston White's also a known face in the rap community, who was known for flipping out, and he's had several interviews where he flipped out. But one day, Lil Pistol invited Charleston to the show, and he started things off rough by asking Charleston how he felt about Memphis. He dissed Memphis off rip, and Pistol let him know things can get real when dissing the city.
You say something about Memphis, Memphis just saying.
How old are you?
I'm 32.
I don't care nothing about Memphis.
For real? Why not?
Why should I feel anything about Memphis? I don't live here or nothing. So why should I feel anything about Memphis?
It's the most talent here though.
Why should I feel anything about Memphis? You ask me how I feel about a state that's the prison. Yeah. When niggas go to prison, what do it say? Such and such versus the state of Tennessee. So why would I feel anything about a slave state? Why would this me how I feel about the plantation? That's basically what you're asking me. There's nothing about the plantation. What the hell you talking about?
But not even halfway through the interview, Pistol asked Charleston what would he do if he slapped the crap out of him. And this is where things took a turn.
I ask you this. So with you not being violent or nothing, what would you do if I slapped you?
You go die.
You talking about Hollywood?
Yeah, you gonna die. I don't know no man you can slap and you wouldn't die. You might slap a boy.
Type.
Yeah, you might slap a boy, but not slapping me.
Charleston cut the interview short since he said Pistol was young-minded and didn't have anything going on for himself, but was focused on rapping a city.
This youngster no more, I done got irritated. Cause this conversation ain't got no substance. Talking my city, but don't own nothing. Where you own something at my city?
I don't need J's. I bought these. I bought these shorts.
I don't like talking to young dumb. Interview over. My city talking ass. God
thing going. Yeah, I hate this like this here. Man, let's go. No, I done got mad. Somebody will slap me. What a help. Man, let's go.
After leaving the room where the interview was being hosted, Pistol tried letting Charleston know that he's a comedian, but Charleston let it be known that there's certain ways you can't play, and saying you'll slap another man is one of those ways.
Yeah, you know what I'm gonna do, I ain't no slap me. I don't play. I don't play. I don't know you. So what kind of you ain't gonna play
I'm
me?
a comedian.
You know who you talking about? What you gonna do when you slap? I don't know nothing about this shit. You talking to me like I'm a Rudy Poop, homie.
Good thing Charleston didn't pull out one of his weapons on Pistol, because Charleston's known for upping weapons and threatening to hurt people. But the video only gets crazier from here, because in this next interview, the two people got into an all-out brawl during the interview. Because Lil Kelpie was on an episode of No Jumper with Adam 22 and Almighty Suspect, as his co-host Kelpie had recently gone viral for a different interview on a channel called Soft White Underbelly, where he appeared with two ladies he was pimping. After the interview aired, a lot of people were clowning Kelpie for the outfit he was wearing. They said he was wearing a pimp costume and wasn't really living the pimp life. And that's what made his No Jumper interview get dangerous. Almighty Suspect had allegedly been involved with the pimp game before, and he aired out Kelpie during the episode and said,
get everybody to understand, kind of like blackface. You know what I'm saying? Like that kind of like it look like a costume. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like he came in here wearing that like in his head, like, oh, this is what pimps is supposed to look like. I got my little $sign chain.
Kelpie wasn't really rocking with the disrespect Suspect was giving him, and he said Almighty Suspect was hating on him because he was new to the game. That's when it started getting heated, and Suspect said,
I don't feel like you're
That's
new
not
to
seem like.
You hate white people.
like you're, no. I feel like you're not new. I just feel like you're an impersonator for your SoundCloud career. You're not new to
Bro, I don't even focus on music.
You came up in
I
here
focus
talking
on the
about
streets. I focus
you
on
came
getting
in here
money.
talking about you professing old school, and then you was like,
Yeah.
we actually where you learned from, and then you said, yeah, I watched Sharp on YouTube. Like,
Yeah.
out of here.
Old school guy.
I ain't have no
it's
man.
not- You could watch on YouTube and in person and
money from
get in
it.
the streets.
and Kelpie and Suspect kept going back and forth about who was the bigger pimp until this happened.
I said,
You
Ben
said-
Franklin knows who the I am.
Who you calling a?
I'm calling you a.
Thankfully, security was there to break things up, seeing as it could have ended much worse. And sometimes, interviews can get heated before they get started, because in 2018, Black Youngster pulled up to Complex's office, where DJ Academics did interviews for Everyday Struggle, and flipped out on AK, calling him all types of names, and letting AK know not to play with him.
Bitch, suck my tell them to power.
Now let's move on to FYB J-Mane, because J-Mane decided to go to O-Block, and since he wanted to interview the members and have a deeper conversation with them, because J-Mane started things off by giving some of the members a box of his Whoops cereal. He also let them know they were trying to push for peace, which is the main reason he was there.
You know I had to bring the little Reese Woops over here. At least don't look like that. Don't look like that. Don't look like that. You know I had to bring the Stop and Violence Woops over here. Let's start there.
Do your research. He not my cousin.
He ain't different.
Who made this box? Yeah. These Reese's Puffs. These ain't.
Nah, these real Woops, though. We ain't even Woops.
Go to the main factory.
We ain't even Woops like that.
Ike started asking J-Mane about all the dissing he used to do, and wanted to know why J-Mane decided to try pushing the peace this late. And if he really wants to push peace, he needs to delete those diss tracks off the internet.
I got a question though. Why y'all decided to accept example when we was short?
I'll take that. I'll take that.
Like when we was shorty, like you know, like all that, like the dissing and stuff. You know, them our people, like them, his cousins, our brothers and stuff. Like, and it's stuff that you done said that like, it's just like there's some people that don't let go. You know what I'm saying? But it's like if you was gonna do it, I just feel like y'all should have been did it instead of doing it now. Like when the internet involved. You know what I'm saying? Like all like the songs, all that. I feel like it should, if we really want to do it and like push it the right way, all the songs gotta like get deleted.
Just like how you. What?
All your songs on YouTube?
Yeah, songs on YouTube.
If you push a piece, take that down, brother. That's the first step. All this kind of out none. Take that. That's the first step, brother.
I fuck with the song. It should be vice versa on both sides then.
Yeah,
right?
for sure. That's what I'm saying. Like, all I'm saying.
One of Von's right-hand homies named D-Dog comes, and that's when things get heated, because he starts going off on J-Mane and the people he came with, saying the only reason J-Mane is trying to do that is to gain clout. And that's when J-Mane and his people left O-Block before E-Dog ended up going too far.
me, right?
Because he got me on DJ.
I gotta move on.
Got no say so. Y'all ain't got respect. No, I ain't got no respect for him. I love you. He with me though. I love you though. He with me though. You should be with him. Okay, but you doing it for me though. No, at the end. Turn the cameras out.
Brick Baby also had a moment where he flipped out during an interview because on an episode of No Jumper, Brick got mad over a conversation that got leaked.
Trying to figure out why motherfuckers still running content on a conversation that got leaked from this motherfucker. Keep on digging about my boy. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Dead homies, I don't give a about nothing else. 6-0. The energy is what energy is. Hey, this is my boy right here. Hold on, no, 3 days in a row, gang. You been here 3 days in a row getting asked the same question after we talked. I still ain't watched it. I don't know what I said to cuz. Tired and that ain't no excuse. I know one thing, the first time I asked you, first time I picked up the phone, I said, bro, I can remember one thing only that was derogatory that I said. Did I or did I not?
Speak on it.
On 6-0 crib.
And Brick let it be known that whoever leaked the convo and kept speaking on his name is going to end up getting touched.
But the energy that, from now on, keep on running content on my name. I'm putting Kill Squad in the street. On 6-0. Y'all forgot I had chili. On 6-0. Go look what shitty work. Dead homies, no.
Don't give them too much. Don't give them too much.
No, content 3 days in a row. Nigga and they mama. Dead homies and their kids. 6-0.
Whoever posted it was acting hard on camera and not trying to handle it in the streets.
I had something to say about me. On the dead homies, I really boogie down on SC. Stop playing with me. I don't give that energy up here. Bro, I'm the boogeyman. You know, you from the hood that keep talking. Y'all know why y'all talking, cuz the boogeyman spoke. And y'all scared. You wanna do shit on camera. But it's over with. I ain't finna keep going up. But the energy is what it is, cuz. And on the dead homies, send the link to cuz. On the dead homies, be outside. Play that shit today on SC. On hood, they gonna be calling little Draco. Dead homies, and it is what it is. You cops. Dead homies. And who posted that shit about me and a blick cop whack on the hood calling me Mr. AK-47. I got open cases. Stop playing with me, cuz. On the dead homies, I ain't leaving my kids for nothing.
The dude next to him tried tapping Brick to calm him down, but this was a huge mistake because he did this when the dude tapped his shoulder.
Yeah. I like
this podcast.
I think that's
about that. On hood. Stop tapping me, cuz.
Tom, what's up, bro?
On hood, stop tapping me. Don't see this real energy. You be with me all the time, cuz. On hood, I really crash shit.
Bro,
you know the truth.
Look,
I know the truth.
Brick.
We ain't,
you said enough. Don't.
Bro, that shit got me hot, nigga.
Ease down, though.
Now let's move on to Lil House Phone because House completely went off on Adam 22 on a No Jumper interview back in 2023. House had fallen out with Adam 22 and they were talking about it on the podcast because House Phone was one of the original hosts of No Jumper and had been around since the beginning. But Adam did a podcast with a trans woman named Gracie Jane who claimed she had hooked up with House Phone. Adam tried editing it out, but people figured out who they were talking about and it blew up. House Phone felt betrayed and got mad at Adam for exposing him for no reason. So he confronted him about it one day on a live stream. He expressed to Adam that both his rep and personal life were permanently ruined and that he really felt hurt since Adam sold him out for views.
Being a good friend, bro, you sold me down the river for 40,000 views, 50,000 views,
that?
bro.
You really think that? Like
Bro,
you actually
permanently altered my life. Do you understand
saw
that?
those text messages and you really
permanently
believe that I did that to you on purpose?
I don't believe that you did it on purpose. You handled it poorly afterwards. You didn't hear the sincerity in my voice. You didn't hear the worrisomeness in my voice.
I did, and that's why I told them to delete it.
Delete the whole interview, Adam.
I mean, in retrospect, yes, I wish we did that.
It's all I wish afterwards.
Well, I can't predict the future, dude.
He even mentioned how his whole family was calling him up to make sure he was good since his mother had recently passed, too.
She had to call me because my other family members was worried that I was gonna commit, Adam. You're a piece of shit, bro. I don't give a bro.
But how can I sit here?
You couldn't sit here and talk to me like this last week.
Later on in the interview, House also mentions the apology Adam gave on the news since he thought Adam was disrespecting his mother with the way he handled it. Adam shot back, saying that he didn't really mean it like that, especially since he paid for House's mother's funeral. And that's when House crashed out, since he was tired of Adam's disrespect.
Then let's move forward to that bull apology you gave when you're on the news. You're talking about, yeah, he's been going through the mom, he's been going through the hell. Talking about the person that raised me, that birthed me, my best friend that died. Oh, he's been going through the mom.
But you are you actually acting like I have some kind of disrespect for your mom when
You're
I fucking
disrespectful as
I paid for the
first of all,
funeral as soon as it happened just because.
And that wasn't the only time House Phone had to check Adam for doing too much, because just a few months before the interview, Adam made a joke about House Phone's mother being beat up by his father when he was younger, calling her a B.
He was around when I was like little until like elementary school. That's when him and my mom broke up. But like, I'm gonna just be completely honest here right now. He beat the my mom one time, and I saw it. I saw it with my own eyes, and he literally almost killed her. I know. Actually,
your uncle gonna be like, you know this guy in a little house phone with no jumper? That's my nephew.
That is your son.
And I ain't seen him since he was 4.
Yeah, for real.
Up, and it was what it was.
Hey, relax, bro. Hey, not for real.
See, it's sensitive.
Out of pocket, bro.
But that wasn't the only time Lil Phone flipped out on an interview, because he also had something similar go down on Biggest Bro Entertainment. After the whole Adam 22 drama, House Phone left the No Jumper team, along with a few other people, to work on his own podcast platform called Biggest Bro Entertainment, since staying on No Jumper after the fallout would have hurt the show and their relationship even more. During one of the episodes on Bro Entertainment with Blasey and Yuri, he almost attacked Potlord, who was also hosting the show, since he wasn't letting him finish his point. Potlord was talking about how Adidas and Nike weren't even close, and how DC were bigger competition for Nike, since he's never seen anyone wear Adidas.
I'm assuming he's European.
Okay,
I
listen,
don't know.
just listen. Okay, so
Like,
like,
I don't.
when you make like when you say stuff like that, like you have to. Wait, no. But
Can I
just
see
let
the
me say
bottle,
what I'm
please?
saying. No. I'm not even, bro. You're not even letting me say what I'm saying. I'm saying from your perspective of like people that we be around or whatever, like you're thinking in a small box when you say that. You and on a global, large scale, bro. It's literally one of the top 3 sneaker brands of like in history.
Yeah. So is DC.
House was trying to correct him, since Adidas is probably one of the top 3 biggest sneaker brands of all time. But Pot just kept cutting him off.
A lot of people in other states,
silly
DCs.
What does that have to do with anything?
You said.
What are you talking about?
You said so
you
is
just said
DC.
Adidas.
Bro, this, I
You
swear
just
to God,
said
bro.
that Adidas?
You literally irritate me, bro. You literally
Bro,
think you
because
know
you just be
everything.
saying stupid shit. Like,
The two continued, and later in the interview, House brought up the topic of Pot's drinking addiction, but Pot shut him up. That's when House flashed out, since he was tired of being cut mid-sentence.
Hey, all that,
yeah. Like I said, I'm getting paid for all that.
Wait, hold on.
I'm getting paid for all that.
getting paid in funfetti.
I'm getting paid for all that.
You getting paid in
I'm
funfetti
getting paid for all
and beer.
that. Yeah, I'm getting paid for shit. Yeah, all that.
You getting paid
all
to
that.
kill your
All that. All that.
Hold on.
Who not broke though? You
bro,
fuck
you're
outta
a
here.
drunk. You're a
out of here.
You a drunk.
God, beat your ass though.
Oh my God. All right, reconnected episode 16.
ESTG also had a heated interview with Bootleg Kev, which was Kev's first heated interview. During the interview, Kev was talking more about G's football career than his music career. Kev talks about seeing a pic of G in some football gear and asked G for more details about the pic. And G wanted to know how he saw the picture, but didn't read the article about it.
I've seen this picture of you at the NFL Combine.
Yeah.
Which...
What? Yeah, I ain't seen no picture of no NFL
Well, I saw you in like the NFL Combine looking like workout.
Yeah, like a workout.
Was that just a workout you were doing for a team?
I don't know. How you see the picture, you ain't read the article that came.
Kev continues talking only about football. So G asks Kev what any of this has to do with music, since G came on the platform to talk about music.
What do that got to do with music and shit right now?
No, I'm just curious because I'm a big football fan. So like, I'm just like, I'm a huge football fan, and I find it fascinating that like you really like have like a real high level like football run. You know what I'm saying? Before the rap like took off. So
And you could tell this really pissed G off, since he stopped talking and was ignoring Kev. Then, seconds later, he got up and walked out of the interview since he was annoyed with Kev.
first time in Bootleg Head podcast history, we had someone walk off of the set.
In this next interview, King Yellow flipped out and said Adam kept speaking on his name every time he interviewed a Chicago rapper and calling him a GD when he doesn't gangbang.
Say King Yellow, don't put my name at the top of no GD list because I have a name. I'm not no top GD. I don't even gangbang.
I mean,
I'm
okay.
GD,
You could get on here and say whatever.
I'm not gangbanging.
Adam then disrespected Yella, saying the real issue was that he was stressed about his op during an interview next on No Jumper, and that pissed Yella off.
But let's talk about the real issue. You're worried about the fact that you know that YB and Amir has an interview after this.
I'm what? I'm what?
I feel like I'm sensing a little nervousness.
You got me f***ed up.
Worried about Namir, it's crazy.
Worried about anybody.
You could tell he was trying to keep his cool, but Yella wouldn't stop playing. So Yella told Adam if someone came on the show and got smacked, it was going to be his fault. And he also let Adam know he wasn't going anywhere.
We from the Midwest, man. Ain't no Bloods and Crips where we from. So all that, I don't know. But this is what I'm telling you. Adam, you have conflict interest with people. You study saying that. Somebody come right here and get hurt at your shit, it's gonna fall on you. This is your
That's why we have armed security, to try to avoid those types of situations.
It doesn't avoid it if you saying what you saying right now.
What am I saying?
Look what you saying. You talking about, then you just said, me worried about who? If I'm worried about somebody, I ain't going nowhere.
I'm just sensing the anxiety. I was just trying to pinpoint where it's coming from.
I'm letting you know I'm not worried about.
But Adam wasn't hearing it, and that's when Yella snapped and said he was tired of Adam playing with his name, which made it clear Adam could get hurt.
I'm really worried about you steady playing with my name.
But I think you're trying to put it on me playing with your name when in reality, you are a topic of conversation and a lot of people bring you up. It's not like I'm the one always bringing you up.
Adam, you steady bringing up. So I'm really starting, you saying that like, do you really think I'm a bitch or something? You saying that like you sensing something on skeezy, like I've really been getting my life together trying to change. But it's like, you're just playing with me. And I think you can't get your beat or something.
No, anything's possible.
Yeah. But I'm saying you steady bringing my name up to all these guys.
But you know, because you watch all this stuff,
name.
You know that a lot of those people bring up your name.
Nan, one of them interviews, all them you just had here, the last 757, they ain't say Yella name. You say Yella name. If I come to your and a motherfucker play with me, gang, God forbid, for them, you better be prepared. I'm prepared to die right now. It's you on Skeezy. It's you.
Yeah.
No,
I'm probably even more prepared than you.
No, you're not.
I think I am.
You're not. No, you're not. Like niggas be doing that, just be playing.
And speaking of hurt, one dude got hit while dissing his ops on IG Live, and another had to run from a switch, being in the wrong hood while on live. So click this video to see 15 thugs who got shot on live.